Hello everyone, happy Tuesday, I love you. Sending you a very big virtual hug wherever you are on the earth plane in this now moment. I want to talk about something that came through pretty strongly last night when I was meditating, which is the body. We've heard this message 1,000 times, but it's so important right now. The body is everything. The body is the only thing that gets us through what we're going through. The body stores everything. The body has everything we need. But here's what happens in our human journey. I'll give you an example myself. When I was younger, I experienced abuse. And if you've experienced any sort of trauma that was rattling for you as a child, it will pull you out of your body. And trauma can be anything from, hearing your parents fight, a sexual abuse, a physical abuse, an emotional abuse, getting lost somewhere in an amusement park, watching somebody get hurt. I mean, the list goes on. Being left at school for 4 hours, your parents forgot to pick you up. I mean, traumas are not something dramatic necessarily. It can be something very subtle, but it's something that doesn't feel good when you experience it. And the more intense a trauma is, the more you will find yourself unconsciously exiting the body. So when I was a little girl, I experienced some trauma and I left my body. And I never fully came back to my body. And what I did is that I abused my body. I blamed my body for the abuse. And so I was punishing my body my whole life, which is why I had an eating disorder, why I had alcoholism, why I used and abused drugs. I abused my body because I was always blaming my body for what happened to me. Okay, now there's other reasons for these behaviors, but that's a big piece of it. And it wasn't until I started coming back into my body and feeling that I realized how I was beating my body up, how I hated my body. And I think there's many of us right now that are remembering how to come back into our bodies, and that our bodies are not the enemy. In fact, they are our closest ally. Our bodies are the vessels. Our bodies are the consciousness that moves us through this evolution in human consciousness. This is our best friend. The body heals us from any illness or disease. The body can dissolve anything that comes into our bodies right now. The body will show us trauma that needs to be felt. The body will allow us to feel what needs to move through our bodies. The body will show you who you resonate with and who you don't. Your body will point out relationships that no longer work. Your body will guide you in the direction that is for your highest good. Your body is the compass for your entire human journey. And yet we have been taught, programmed, manipulated into listening to everything other than the body. Because the body holds the trauma, and there are systems that are controlling humanity. And if we come back to our bodies, God forbid, we will become powerful. We will become empowered. We will hear our voice. We will feel our power. We will feel our spirit. We will start to take self-responsibility for everything, which allows us to start to create choice. We become the observer. We're not afraid of things anymore. We're not afraid of things. When you are outside of the body, tiptoeing around the body, trying to navigate your world looking out, you're always sort of questioning, wondering, hoping, because you're not with your best comrade, which is your body. You're not realigned and connected with the one aspect, the one consciousness that will absolutely, unequivocally never leave you and show you exactly how to get through this. The body is our best friend. So what happens right now is we're moving into these higher states of consciousness, meaning your body is starting to hold more light than ever before. You will unconsciously or consciously feel this desire to move back into your body, which means that you're going to start to feel your body more. You're going to start to feel emotions more. You're going to start to feel the traumas more. Right? You may feel movements in your body, like skin moving around that you've never felt before. You'll start to feel aches and pains more. You'll start to remember that if you go inward and just listen, your body may tell you exactly what it needs. It may remind you of what you need. When you go into the body, you start to connect to aspects of yourself that we call the higher self. The aspect of you that knows how to move you through this. When you come back into your body, you feel higher states of consciousness. You recognize thoughts and beliefs that don't resonate with you anymore. Resonance is an energy. It's your energy. It's your energetic signature. So the more that we courageously remember that our body is not the enemy, that our body does not deserve to be beat up, yelled at, ridiculed, ignored, denied, but instead devoured, honored, respected, felt, and heard, we will be able to navigate this human journey with more ease and grace. Every single thing that you want, that you need, that you're looking for, that you're questioning, that you're hoping, everything is in here, all of it. There's tools out there that you can use, people that could maybe assist you a little bit, but it's all right in here at the end of the day. Everything, including your healing, physical healing, emotional healing, mental healing. The body is here to wrap itself around us and to remind us that we have always been safe. So, can you wrap yourself around your body? Can you settle in even more? Can you recognize when you have the thoughts that you don't trust it, that you don't want to feel, that you don't want to listen, you don't want to believe, whatever it is, meaning believe what may be coming up for you? Remember, the only way through this is in. Hearing messages, hearing guidance, right here. It's not external. You're not searching externally for anything. It's here. Right here. Confused, not sure which direction to take, right here. Close your eyes. Feel. Feeling aches and pains, feeling nauseous, feeling sick to your stomach, feeling afraid because people are getting that thing in their arm and it may impact you in some way because of these nanoparticles that are energetically moving out of their bodies and perhaps into yours. Listen to your body. Your body is its own consciousness. It will tell you what it needs. If we can't trust our bodies, we're in a lot of trouble. We've got to come back in and start trusting our bodies and not anyone else. This is how we do this. This is what it looks like when we are evolving as a human species. We stop looking externally for anything and we start to come back to the one thing, the one beautiful component of the human journey that guides us through this. So throughout your day, how close can you get to your body? Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Can you love it? Can you honor it? Can you recognize when you're not? Can you remember that every time you look externally for anything, an answer, a healing, some sort of soothing, can you practice coming back here? And all you have to do to get into the body, all you have to do to feel the body is close your eyes and find your breath. That's it. It is literally that simple. It was designed to be that simple. Close your eyes and find your breath, and you are connected and arm in arm, locked with your body. And the more you practice this, I promise you, the easier it will be to get through anything that you are going through. The more we look externally for everything and anything, including answers and messages and guidance and healings and etc., the more we are postponing that which has always been right here. Our healing, our wholeness, our complete versions of us, our signatures, our voice, right here. Voice, right here. Truth, right here. It's all right here. We've all had trauma. Many of us have exited the body, i.e. disassociated, stepped out, said, hell no. Many of us have beat up our bodies just like I have. But when we start evolving into these higher states of consciousness, which every single human is doing, we are pummeled back into the body and we learn how to do what we have always known. We were born to be in the body, arm in arm, linked, loving the heck out of this physical form. I love you. I hope this was helpful in some small, minute way. And remember that this vessel is the one thing that will never leave you. This vessel will never leave you. This vessel will show you how to get through the rest of your human journey. I love you.